Hey, yo, you think you're ready? Go ahead and turn the mic on. Alright, go ahead. Let's roll. It's podcast. You ready? You think you're ready? Go ahead and turn the mic on. Alright, go ahead. Let's roll. It's CFB Cleveland's finest podcast. Cleveland's finest podcast. You ready? With your host, Rob J. Be nerdy. Just Joe. Cleveland's finest podcast. Podcast. Cleveland's finest podcast. Start live stream anytime now. We're live streaming pretty soon. We're live streaming anytime now. Are you ready? Cleveland's finest podcast. From Jane Effect. Back and better than ever. Finest. Back and better than ever, baby. And with me I have
Be Nerdy,
Jen,
and our guest on this episode, Cam from
Geeks Gambit.
Geeks Gambit. I'm going to steal your thunder there.
For all you East Side nerds.
How to represent.
Where the East Side nerds at? We also will have Kareem from What's Your Opinion joining us for sports. A little sports talk there. Bringing the heat. It's always fun with Cam in the mix. Kareem. Looking at Cam saying Kareem.
I was okay with that.
Multitasking.
I think Cam's pretty fun. So far.
So far.
Any stories over the weekend? Any memorial shenanigans?
Memorial Day shenanigans? What? Personally, no. I just I did lawn work and threw a party. It was a lot of fun.
He threw my birthday party. We had a little cookout. It was nice.
Well, I think Johnny Wins is the story of the day. What do you think?
I think that's what everybody's talking about. Yeah.
I think the hashtags are rolling as we speak.
Oh God, they're gonna be great.
Amber Heard got shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shitted on.
Got what she deserved.
She got a big fat grumpy. An $8.3 million grumpy.
Were you shocked by that?
Not at all. My whole thing, I was just hoping to God they would find a way to prove that grumpy indeed was hers.
Yeah, that's that's a level of crazy that I don't understand.
I mean, on a more subliminal note, I'm really happy that we are out to prove whether or not, male abuse was a thing to be made public, and I think Johnny got his justice, but more than that, I was really hoping to find out whether or not that poo was hers.
I mean, what is she outsourcing?
I may have.
I bet she outsourced.
Or what the hell did that dog eat?
I think it was one of her friends.
Maybe
they took turns.
So we'll go
two girls, one pillow.
We'll go round robin or round table, whatever. And I want to know, Team Depp or Team Heard?
Depp, absolutely.
Depp, all the way.
Depp's all right.
I took a nap this afternoon to miss the verdict. My sister called to tell me. She's like, "Oh my God, did you see?" I'm like, "No, I waited so you could tell me because she's been following it rabidly. So I just don't even watch it. I just ask her. She fills me in."
Well, to be completely honest with you, between the two, who the hell do you miss from film?
She was in films.
Right, dude. Like she was a chick who got double tapped in the beginning of Zombieland. And I never went once like, "Oh, who's that hot chick? The one that got double tapped in Zombieland." Nobody's fucking saying that.
Yeah, she didn't even know that, I don't think. But whatever.
Nobody's saying that. No, nobody went, "Oh, God, a new Aquaman. I can't wait to see that hot chick in the red hair." Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Yeah, well, she probably got some talent, but I doubt it has anything to do with her acting, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean...
I heard a rumor. Is there any truth to that? We're talking Johnny Depp. Figured it'd be a good segue to Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice 2.
You hear anything on that?
I actually just read an article on Beetlejuice 2, pulling it up as we speak.
No, that would be interesting, and I saw Michael Keaton and Johnny Depp. The article was about them working together.
Yeah. I also read something, too. I can't remember what the source was, but they're both being booked for movie deals right now just because of the media they brought in because of the trial.
I'm sipping on, so you go to swiftlifestyles.com if you're a gamer, Twitcher, whatever, or you just like to be high energy. Go to swiftlifestyles.com. Check out the energy drinks they got. We got a little deal with them, a little sponsor. You can go to their website, enter in the code REDLABEL, and save 15%.
Nice.
They got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of different flavors. They started around the time of the pandemic, and that's when I first started talking to them as far as like show sponsorship. Now that we're getting back into the swing of things, we've been talking about working together and doing some promos and stuff. You can check out Cleveland's Finest docuseries now on YouTube. Don't forget to check that out and see some of the cool episodes, such as Bloodview, Rockstar Pro Wrestling, to Beyond the Walls Church. Find the humble beginnings, the struggles inside and out, and the magic in the making, so to speak. That's on YouTube, Cleveland's Finest Podcast. Subscribe. You'll also see episodes here. You can see them on Roku TV, G1 NBC, U4. What is it? U22. I got to get this all written down. We're playing there, so we're all over the place. Cleveland's finest. We've had a lot of good guests come over the course of the years, and they'll be back on, and plenty to look forward to in the future. And live remotes, meet and greets, Quaker. Go to Quaker Steak and Vermilion. Try the Eat Heat Challenge. But anyways, we'll be working with these guys here soon. Trying to lock in dates and all that stuff, but the more we get together about it, the more it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be cool.
I really think that the Hot Wing Challenge between us, not so much if we can do it, like one order, how many we can put away before we tap. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that seems like a good cause there.
I'm just there to mock and hand out tissues.
Well, we're going to need somebody who can actually talk on a mic at that point.
I'm your girl.
Yeah, fantastic.
Now, I was discussing this with the Eat Heat sauce. Right, I took a pin drop, right, just a little poke, put on my tongue, burned for like at least 45 minutes. And the debate was, with this level of heat, would you want to chug milk, or would water be more appropriate?
Milk every time.
Because
of the oils. The oils in
chugging
the...
it, though. You're going to be chugging it.
Yeah, but the water's not going to help with the oil. The milk actually helps dissolve some of the oil where the heat sits. So milk, there's a chemical reason that milk is better than water.
What about almond milk?
I have no idea why I know that, but I know that.
We'll have to have some milk.
Useless facts. I'm real good for those.
You want to show me a nipple on an almond?
You can milk anything with nipples, but an almond doesn't have a nipple, so I'm a little bit weirded out by that.
Me too, but it works.
Yeah.
That's very true.
My stomach doesn't agree with normal milk, so that's not going to be an option for me
I
during
love
the...
almond milk. It's great.
Yeah, oh, it's so good. Maybe I'll have to bring my own little jug of almond milk.
There you go.
I'll tell you whether or not that works. A little bit more fact for you.
Fun fact.
Vanilla is my favorite.
So you want to know about this Beetlejuice thing or
I
what?
want to know
do.
about it. I do.
Beetlejuice 2. This is an article from WeGotThisCovered.com. Faithful for entertainment. Also responsible for our blacklisted celebrity of the week, Armie Hammer.
Nice.
Oh, that one's a classic. Anyway, comedy classic Beetlejuice has been subject to sequel rumors for years, but finally Tim Burton, director film, will receive a sequel that will be produced by Brad Pitt's company, Plan B. Evidently, Brad Pitt is a fan of Tim Burton. Deadline has confirmed that Beetlejuice 2 is already in early development, although a script has yet to be written. The product has been in the works at Warner Brothers for a very long time.
Yeah, those are some rumors.
So we've got probably 2024 before we even see a trailer for this, I'm thinking.
You think?
I hope not. They got to ride that wave right now. I mean, you got all that free Depp publicity. You want to get on it as quick as you can and get the word out fast.
Well, yeah. I mean, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are up for some roles. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that kids will be okay to see Amber's roles, because that's probably all she's picking up now.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's shitty.
Not interested.
Johnny Depp, though, has denied any kind of affiliation with Disney as far as Pirates of the Caribbean goes, says will not go back to that series. He
That's a bummer.
refuses.
That
It's
sucks.
a bummer. Some
It is
good
a
stuff.
Well, they should have pumped the brakes on 4, I believe.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. It wasn't great. It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, you can't carry the film with Jeffrey Rush as Barbossa for the entire length of it. You can only see Johnny Depp play that role so many times.
Yeah, but if you're going to do it, you got to do it with Depp. Or just not do it at all.
Right.
Hey, I really like that one sequel they did of Pirates. Wasn't The Lone Ranger? Yeah, where he was Tonto. He was also drunk and a pirate in that role as well.
I didn't see it, honestly.
I didn't want to see it.
Didn't look that appealing.
Jack Sparrow with a crow on his head. That's all that was.
Well, now I'm more interested than I was when you put it that way. But nope, I missed that one, unfortunately.
So we got in studio with us Cam from Geeks Gambit. You want to tell us a little bit about what were we talking about earlier?
Goodness. So Geeks Gambit is a store in Mentor on Lake. So I like to say beautiful downtown Mentor on Lake, Ohio. It is a gaming store and a comic book store. Comic book and card shop has been in the family now for, goodness, we're going on year 27. So I took it over a few years ago after my father passed, and we were in a real small shop called Sports and More, about a mile east.
That was you?
That was us.
Oh, no way.
That was us. So when I got in, the first thing I said is, okay, we need to change this name. I hated it when we started the business 25 years ago, and we need to move. We need more space. We're in a place now, 4 times the size of that. Ask Brian, it's full up. So imagine all that was cramped into a place a quarter the size.
Oh, God, yeah.
So it's been great, though. It's been great meeting people in the community. We're in a better spot now, lots of foot traffic, and we've been able to have enough space to put out tables, have people come in and play, teach us games, teach them games, and just got right the way. But it's been a lot of shifting and pivoting, of course, with the past 2 years. Everything with supply and manufacturing and rising cost and economy. But we're still there and looking forward to another 27 years.
Yeah, it's a paradise for nerds for sure. Your 2 pivotal games there that are like Wildfire, or Pokemon, and Magic. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I mean, I can't even lie to you. I know that that's correct because you're not only my friend, you're my crack dealer, and that's how I refer to you at home.
Cardboard crack does not kill.
Yeah, every time I'm at home and I say, hey, Bobby, I'm going to see my crack dealer. She's like, tell Cam I said hi.
So
You send her for you. That's the best part.
what do you collect as a collector? What is your favorite thing to chase after?
So that's interesting. I never really collected so much. I really enjoyed comic books growing up. I wrote for comics when I was younger. Did a lot of editing and freelancing there. And I enjoyed comics, but I would take a comic and read it, and then I would leave it somewhere where someone else would pick it up, at Denny's or something, back in the day. So I never collected those. But then I was collecting G.I. Joe toys, because why not? And I didn't realize I was collecting role-playing books. I was getting books. I didn't realize I was collecting them. But when my father passed, not only did we have that store, but lots of storage. We've been going through it for 2+ years now, and we're maybe 15% of the way through. And at that moment in time, I stopped buying stuff. Now all my stuff stays at the store. What was it? My son looked at me one day when I was moving stuff around, and he said, Dad, he said, very serious and understanding. My son's a very nice, quiet boy for the most part, but he comes up to me, he says, I've got to talk to you about something really important. I said, what's going on, son? And he's so animated. His hands are shaking, and he's kind of gritting his teeth. He goes, if you ever end up like Grandpa, I'll kill you myself. So, but I really still enjoy, I enjoy the card games that we deal with. I just keep them at the store. I don't have anywhere near as much time to play as I want. Brian's teaching me half of the stuff about it these days with Magic. Still do a lot of role-playing stuff, still have a lot of those books there and enjoy those. And comics, I'm only about 3 months behind in reading right now. But, again, for me, it's reading and enjoying the hobby. I don't need a bunch of stuff that someone's going to have to figure out what to do with in, 20 days, 20 years, whatever.
Do you have a back archive of those awesome T-shirts that you used to sell at Sports and More? I still have a kick-ass Deadpool shirt I bought like probably 15, 16 years ago at Sports and More.
Deadpool. Not so much right now, because when pop culture started becoming, when geek culture started becoming pop culture, Walmart and Myers and
Target's
Target
great.
all jumped on it. So you can go get T-shirts there for like $5. The same T-shirts that I pay wholesale like $17, $18 for. So I have a rule that I don't bring anything in unless I can sell it for the same amount as major retailers. However, we are working with some local creators to create some shirts that will only be available at Geeks Gambit.
Exclusive.
That's crazy because when I was growing up, me and my buddy, Dom, we were talking about like, wow, man, where was this when I was a kid? This was like the perfect spot because I grew up 2 streets away from Sports and More. And we used to go in that shop and look around like, I can't afford that. I don't have a job.
That's your old stomping grounds, your old neighborhood?
Yeah.
That's why the rent was cheap, I guess.
And I'm not going to even dispute that at all.
Where was Sports and More?
Menor on the Lake.
Was on, it was right on the line of Menor on the Lake at Menor. It was on Lakeshore in 306, right next to the Pizza Hut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little hidden gem up in there. You know, you walk in there and you forget where you are for a second. It's a whole little, you know, it had stuff swinging from the ceilings. Anything you could possibly want as a nerd, it was there.
But it was tiny. You know, you walked in there and 2 people couldn't walk down the aisle. It was dark. It was dusty. So that's one of the reasons we moved to the new place, though, because now it's brightly lit, bright colors. It's great because we work with such a variety of people. And one of the things I really like is I work with a few people from some schools nearby on making it very friendly to children on the spectrum. And we work with a lot of them, teaching them both.
That's cool.
And just giving them a place to be themselves.
Shit, that ought to be a target demographic for
absolutely
nerd stuff, man.
It kind of is. And it's not so much to sell, but to give them that place to be themselves. I've seen these kids at stores get yelled at by shop owners and everything. And I just tell the parents, listen, I'm insured. if I didn't want to take the risk, it'd be up there. So
that's fantastic that you think of that, because that's a big thing for a lot of people. Yeah. And it's hard if you have those issues too. It's nice to feel included in a place.
What Geeks makes me feel like, you know, I sometimes go to the Friday night Magic tournaments, and it's really that corner of the lunchroom where all the nerds just sort of hung out and did their thing and nobody paid attention. And, you know, we're the masters of our own world back there, you know. +3, bastard. No one knows any idea who the hell we're talking about.
But what's so funny about it is look at the crowd that plays now, right?
Right.
You got kids from every lunch table at those tables these days. The jocks, the nerds, the preppies. They are all playing Magic or Dungeons and Dragons. Look at Army Tim, Pretty Boy Tim, runs Dungeons and Dragons. The last guy you would think is out rolling dice and slaying dragons for fun. He gets paid to do that when he's not doing it at our shop.
That's crazy.
You know what pisses me off? You know what really pisses me off? All through school, I had to be in a rock band to get at a female's attention. The year after I get out of high school, suddenly nerd's the cool thing. Like, son of a bitch.
Yup. Vin Diesel plays World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So did Robin Williams. I mean, you got a lot of people.
Terry Crews.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
King
he's
nerd.
a huge nerd.
King nerd.
Robin Williams named his daughter Zelda, for heaven's sake. I mean,
That's
he was
true.
a geek and a half. I mean, everybody was just in hiding. There's plenty of cool people that are nerds, but they just covered it up.
Henry Cavill, did you see the one where the interviewer said, "Oh, so you play World of Warcraft?" He's like, "No, I play Warhammer," and he just schools them.
Fantastic. So, anyway, real quick, regarding that contest last week, I'm going to have to man up and say I dropped the ball. I put up a really stupid-ass poll question. What kind of animal would you be? Why? And why? Smart-ass answers only. Yeah. Thanks, babe, for participating, but that one didn't land well. So I have an answer to that. Since we have the proprietor of Geeks Gambit, Mr. Cam over here, I put up D&D mock-up of a debate that's been happening over the Mandalorian site. Who would win in a fight, Rey or Luke Skywalker? I have here with us a couple of Dungeons & Dragons mock-up sheets, and through the episode, me and Cam are going to be rolling it out and actually seeing who would win in this fight. Here's how this pertains to the contest. We're going to let the prize money roll over until next week, and you get to cast your votes online on Cleveland's Finest Facebook page, which one you think would win. If you happen to pick the winner of what me and Cam roll out, you get to be in a lottery. If we pick your name, you get to win not only $25 in Visa gift cards, you get $50 in Visa gift cards. That's how we're going to play this one out. So don't be afraid. Call in. Go into the website. Go into the Facebook page. Cast your vote between Ray and Luke. And if you have an opinion on why Ray or why Luke would win, feel free to call in. 440-901. What is that?
3560.
3560.
There you go. All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the sports update. We got Cam with us in the studio. You guys stick around. Make sure you tell a friend and tell another friend. Cleveland's Finest Podcast is live again. Bitch. All right. And, yeah, we'll be right back. So how do I put this episode together? How do I show Cleveland's Finest?
Yeah, it's an all-night admission. So literally, and it's actually a good thing and a bad thing. Parents will just drop their kids off at 8 o'clock and then treat us as babysitters for $20. It's cheaper than a babysitter, so we end up entertaining kids all night.
Cleveland's Finest. Welcome to the day in a life, man. Yeah, what has he done for me lately? I see this dude blow up on the Harley, running tats everywhere. Everybody looks so, oh, it's the pastor. I'm like, the pastor? Get out of here. Pastors aren't allowed to have tattoos. They're not allowed to ride Harleys.
Hi, I'm Pastor Paul from Beyond the Walls Church, and you're watching Cleveland's Finest.
What is the word? That is the risk that you take in getting involved. Kind of cool how everything comes full circle.
What's up? It's Chris at Beyond the Walls. The pantry is great. The people show love. It's one great big family here. Amen.
I got a film crew here.
And Nate helps out with training. Wings, the guy who gave me the clothesline, and he helps out with training and stuff. He was actually in our first ever wrestling match with Rockstar there. Jake, he does the riding with me.
You're watching Cleveland's Finest on G1 NBC.
Like dudes out of Rockstar that go to the WWE.
We want energy, we want hype, we want to show that we're, a stronger style of wrestling. I think it's a lot easier to get somebody to come to our live wrestling show and want to come back because there's so much excitement. But watching on TV, you sometimes don't get that energy you do from a live crowd. So,
Yeah, but that's where it's at.
yeah, live is where you want to see pro wrestling.
Come on, Doc. I got you.
Another day off the top here.
I got you, boss.
Yeah, he's a wrestler too. You be out there getting smacked around.
What's the point? What's the purpose? As far as the real aspect of it, as far as it being raw, it's about being honest, right?
What you doing on Monday? Monday, hopefully I'm still breathing.
G1 NBC, come on.
Bring yourselves in. G1 NBC.
Sorry, G1 NBC.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of stuff going down. Y'all just gotta stay tuned.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah, just get your remote, keep the TV on.
Bring it back. Cleveland, we coming to the top of the map. Wait, we already there. Just gotta let you know we did our way up. Bust the flow up in the... Recording is in progress. So we are progressing.
Put our cigarette away.
Smoking's bad for you.
Uh-huh.
Just like everything else. All right, so I got a interesting. Hold on, let me pull up your criminal record. I mean your profile. I got an interesting story on that note. Once I get my shit together here.
I've got about a half an hour.
All right. Cleveland's Finest Podcast. We got Kareem in the house from What's Your Opinion podcast.
You know it.
Make sure you guys go to their Facebook page, like it, because you're going to love it. Okay? I am a huge fan. And, like, that's where I get my sports news and all that. So, what you guys have going on there?
I'm beating up Brian.
We're rolling off Luke versus Ray. I gave Cam the opportunity to pick first. Of course he's Luke, and he just landed a whopping 18-point saber throw at me. So, we'll continue during break.
It's not your father, but I have to call him daddy on that one.
Well, he's old as shit, but he still knows how to be a master. And so does Cam.
Too old for that shit anymore.
You mean to tell me you've had lightsaber battles?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, same.
There's some embarrassing stories there. You remember those ones they put out that were like $100, $300 lightsaber?
I have a few of those.
I owe my girlfriend one.
Yeah, there was a guy who brought some to work. He was from money. Nobody liked him too much, so we beat the hell out of each other with those things. Here's your $300 scrap.
Oh no.
Kareem, you got some sports news or debates to bring?
Of course.
Tell us what's going on in the world.
Few surprises. I guess the first surprise is Congress asked Roger Goodell and Dan Snyder to appear. So it's never good when Congress steps in and you got to talk to Congress ever in sports. So, yeah, some people are either A, getting in trouble, or B, going to lie and get in trouble later. But either way,
people are in trouble.
People are in trouble.
On a federal level?
Yeah, it's gotten that serious. Basically, in a nutshell, Dan Snyder said some things and have done some things, and there's been mistreatment within that organization of both women and men. So, yeah.
Whoopsie.
What kind of mistreatment?
All kinds.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Like,
I
within
mean,
the corporation?
all kinds.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Straight like that. Verbal.
Volvo?
Yeah.
I dig that.
They whipping. and physically, so.
My God.
Yeah.
Like Congress isn't. That's crazy.
The crazy part that I don't get is you really heard nothing of this.
No.
We've heard about Deshaun Watson so much. It's like we're family. We're literally family. He can go to anybody's barbecue. Everybody know his business. He gonna feel right at home. We talking about you anyway. So now you can just sit your butt down and tell us what really happened.
Yep.
What's true, what's not, dog. I'm not saying 23 cases is true. I'm just saying not all of them is false.
Yep.
There is some gold diggers, we know. But 23 of those things, bruh.
Now, I don't understand anything about what you just said except by the names. Who's Dan Snyder?
Dan Snyder is the owner of the Washington. What is their name now? You know, they went from the Redskins to the football team, the Commanders.
Washington Commanders.
Yeah, they named themselves after a save a lot to John Eagle, if you will, a Lego. The Commanders.
Oh man!
I said, how the hell is they gonna disrespect the kid? You know, the Commanders was the movie. You know, after Toy Story, wasn't that the movie where they was shit Commandos?
Oh, Commando.
Oh, yo, you're talking about oh God, you know what it was? Small Soldiers.
Yeah, Small Soldiers. That's where the hell the Commanders are. You named your professional team. There's college teams that's named better than you.
We're the Guardians now. That's dumb.
I mean, they made me feel good about the Guardians.
Isn't that a space?
I'm not even mad no more. And at first, I was really upset. And then I heard Commanders. And I said, hey, it could be worse.
That's why I watched
At least we're not the Commanders.
How did you feel about
How would you feel if we were the Cleveland Commanders?
when Trump revealed the logo and the name for our space program, the Space Force? How did you feel about that?
Space Force.
The Space Force. With the little
I mean, I think
Star
that's
Trek
cool.
logo.
Like,
I'm a nerd.
I can say I don't know absolutely it about space or none of that. And if somebody came on TV like, yeah, we got the Space Force and the whole gang, I'd be like, all right, shit. Let's see what the Space Force is there. Put them on TV. Let's see what they doing out here. You know, the Space Force, that sound cool. That sound like, hey, they don't come on TV with NASA no more. Y'all remember that? Y'all old enough. I mean, I'm just barely old enough. But, you know.
Right. What's your favorite form of magic?
My favorite form of
Magic the Gathering, card game, nerd game.
Commander.
It's like, dude, who was in this room and said, you know, because, you know, we throw around ideas,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
You know, and if somebody throws a dumb idea, not everybody in the room is going to be like, yeah, smart, man. Why did I think of that? The Commanders, that's the best fucking name I ever heard in my life.
Somebody did.
Space Force thing, dude. Space Force thing. The nerd in me is like, yeah, that is the coolest logo ever for anything.
Yeah,
and then the conspiracy theorist in me is like, well, we need a military for space that like more than a handful of people are never there.
I thought you was talking about the Commanders, but they both fit in the same thing. But the one thing I want to say about the Commanders is they do not have an action figure coming out. And when you think of it like that, like the Washington Commanders, you might as well be a WWF team.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't. We got the Vikings, we got the Bears, we even got the Falcons, and we got the Commanders.
By the way, you said WWF.
Guardians.
I know.
Yeah, your age is showing, dude. You might want to.
WWE.
Yeah, because no, isn't this a difference? No.
There is a difference.
No.
WWE
I'm not putting that stain on what I just said. WWE to keep WWE.
I'm with that.
And WWF was a total different breed. I'm talking about firing the roids, souped up, pumped, earn all day. We on the earn diet.
Talking about the macho man. Yeah.
Talking about everybody. Yep. I'm talking about the Nasty Boys, the Ultimate Warrior, the Killer Bees, Demolition, and going back. I don't really care. There's a few in the WWE era that's, you know, legendary. I can't take that away from them. But it's not like the old days where everybody was legendary. Even the bad guys were good. Papa Shango was good.
Papa Shango was
amazing. Razor Ramon.
They were all like iconic.
Sid Vicious was a bad character. He was well loved as a bad character.
He gave me anxiety every time he talked. He cut a promo, and I'm just like,
that dude scared me. I was little. I was like, man, I'll never run up on him.
I like the Bushwhackers. Do you remember the
Bushwhackers? Hell yeah!
I met them.
So goofy. I love them. Jake the Snake was awesome too.
You know who else was awesome? Was the Bushwhackers were awesome. Tatanka around that time when I went to Raw, I met all of these in that WAP. Tatanka was cool, but the Owen Hart and Bret Hart.
Yep.
Hart Foundation.
Cried my eyes out. Okay, for those of you who don't remember, I'm gonna tell you exactly the Monday night I went to. It was the Monday night where Bret and Owen Hart were supposed to face in the steel cage. Okay, so you know I'm coming to Raw like, you know, Team Bret. You know,
right.
We won't play that. You know, and I hope I get the glasses. Man, I got there and it's like the first person I met was Mabel. Ventura, but Mabel at that time.
Ventura, yeah.
And he took me and my brother and my mom around the gate where they was playing and doing different things. And I'll never forget, I saw Owen Hart and Bret Hart throwing the football back and forth, having a great time. I was under the impression they hated each other. But I hated Owen too. You know, and it wasn't a pretty sight. It was just like tears everywhere.
Now there's no Santa Claus. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's like It was so heartbreaking. Like, well, besides that, it was cool. I met Ted DiBiase, RS, Scott Hall, which was Razor Ramon at the time, Diesel. So I met a lot of people there.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Got pictures. Doink. I met Doink. I got pictures with Doink and all the little Doinkettes.
Doink, dink, wink, and dink. Do you remember the Jerry Lawler match with
Yes.
Queasy and Cheesy?
Yes, I
One of the
do.
most epic matches of all time. I think I still have that on VHS.
And that's just what I mean by WWF, man. Like, even matches like that, you couldn't wait to see. It's like, oh, this is going to be crazy. I don't like, this is going to be crazy.
I loved it.
Fun times. Miss it.
Personal experience. I used to work for NEPW Pro Wrestling on a cat named Eddie Edwards, Eddie Edwards, talk about the tiniest little man just runs around like a chicken with his head cut off. So I used to run sound like they would do it at like the Painesville Armory, that little tiny venue.
Yeah.
We'd set up the ring and then threw the curtain out there, and then you'd see all the pros roll in. Gangrel came in to do a casket match against Vampiro. And Vampiro we didn't get to talk to too much, but Gangrel behind the scenes, coolest guy you've ever met in your life, like 5'2", shorter than me, this little guy. So this was back in the day we didn't have like computer programs. We had CDs and we had two Discmans to to a computer and two little docks to switch back and forth from. It was fun. We were drinking Red Faygo at the time.
All right, shout out to Red Faygo.
Yeah, there it is.
For holding it down. That was a real thing you did, Faygo.
And Gangrel's like, guys, peeking his head out the apron. Guys, hey, I don't have any blood for my challenge. You guys have anything? He's like, here you go, dude. He's like, thanks. Disappears into the back, comes back, throws us 2 robes. Here, put these on. I'm looking at Eddie like, we're not supposed to be seen here. He's like, put him on, do what he says.
Right.
I'm paying him like $3,000 for this. So we put him on. We actually had to wheel him out for his entrance in the casket so he could do his thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
You wouldn't think
really
it. Because, he was always a character in wrestling in general that if you, equate that to your home, sell that house. Like, we take no chances. No, we're not going back in there. We're better than that. And I'm not saying that we're better than you. But we're definitely better than that. We're not going back in there. So, he's definitely not a guy that I would see, just in passing in the diner. I'd be like, oh, man.
Right.
Grill. I gotta go say something. I'm gonna say nothing. See him from the room. What's up, big dog?
You're not looking up, dude. You're looking down. Like he's the coolest little thing. But he was dating Luna Vachon at the time. Remember that crazy bitch? Like the blonde mohawk with the lightning bolts on her head.
It's Luna Vachon.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
I'll take you to the depths of hell, sucker.
They were dating at the time. So I was going to check on him. I can't remember what the circumstance was at the time.
Is this around when he was directing
Did you just
porn?
pass over that?
I had no idea, dude. I was just out of high school.
Oh, okay. That was the thing.
Dude, you could hear them over the cell phone. Those little Nokia cell phones. You know what I'm talking about? You could hear Luna bitching him out.
Oh, the Nextels?
Yeah, the little Nokias.
Yeah, the ones that you could just a walkie-talkie kind of situation. Oh, I hate it.
She was bitching him out for even doing the show, and he was just so calm and, all right, sweetheart. Well, I'll be home within the next couple days. I got this ride and that hotel, and he's just so fucking nice to her. And she's just dude is fucking crazy. He's like, is this real?
No sudden movements.
Good man, that chick looked off, man. That chick looked. Ooh.
Yeah, there is an element of reality to some of those personalities, man. There really is.
I couldn't take them arguments. I'd have been on the phone antagonizing her, like, sir, please.
Oh, yeah. Fucking crazy.
I'd have went over well. It would have been Mr. and Mrs. Smith when I got home. And I'll say, oh, yeah, you would have been seeing it on CNN like, I know him!
Oh, that was...
Anyway.
Other news.
Also, if you don't know, Deshaun Watson has another case. I didn't want him to be the first topic, but it just seems to be coming up. Now, again, I will say, there are some gold digging people in the world. I won't limit it to women because it goes both ways. Okay? But everybody can't be lying. So I'm just saying that. I'm going to say, whatever you was doing, dog, I hope you're not doing it still. Kyler Murray for the Arizona Cardinals attended OTAs today. That's big because they got a contract dispute going in. The boy lost his mind. He think he Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. But he going to get it together, and I think he might have got it together because you usually don't show up to OTAs unless you really want to get your money and you're a star like that. And I'm not saying the man's not a star. I'm just saying he's not Tom Brady. And he's really doing some LeBron-ish, Tom Brady-ish stuff. And he just really better be in camp or he going to lose his job. Don't he know teams is mortgaging the whole farm? You better ask the Browns. They will trade you. Dog, go to work, okay? I know you feel like one of them ballers. You won't be balling so hard very long. Go to work, man. Why do stars get a contract and then don't want to go to work?
Like everyone else these days?
No, it's not like everybody else these days because I don't get paid millions, okay? When you pay me millions, we don't even have to talk healthcare benefits, okay? We don't have to talk 401k. Hell, we don't even have to talk routing number. You can pay me in cash if that's what you want to do, okay? All right, we can do it however. We can do it 50-50. We can put food stamps. I'm not a hard guy here, okay? I'll take my money however you can get it to me, all right? But one thing is for sure. If I'm at the bargaining table, it's because I can bargain. I'm not going to come to the bargain table and I can't bargain. I'm not going to come to your flea market trying to get a basket of apples and oranges and I don't have 5 cents in my pocket. That's what I'm saying. And he doesn't have 5 cents. So go to work, okay? Just go to work. That's simple. I'm not even going to harp on you. Just go to work. Today, Steelers starting Pro Bowl defensive lineman, still in his freaking 20s, retired today. Shame, but congratulations, buddy. But shame, man. Like, dog, I don't know if you know or not, but it's definitely like June 1st, dog. You waited to after the draft. You waited to after free agency opened up to retire?
How do you think that was?
Because people don't know they lane. And I'm just being honest. And he's a Pro Bowler, granted, okay? But, dog, you not Ben Roethlisberger, and Ben Roethlisberger ain't Tom Brady either. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Tom Brady. I don't know why people get contracts, they're good for their team or in their scheme, and then they come up with dumb things to do. It's almost, you know what? It's the Kyrie effect. It's the Kyrie Irving effect. They do the Kyrie Irving thing. It's like, why? Why did you do that? You know what it's not? It's not a lot of mamas whooping ass no more. That's what it is, okay? I'm going to just tell you straight up. Because if your mama was still whooping your ass or still had a chance to whoop your ass or you walked in her house and got wrong and she still put it upside your head or something, whatever your mama do, get a spoon, stand you in the corner, however she bust you upside your head and it get to you, there ain't too many of them. Because these cats out here doing dumb stuff. If I didn't show up to OTAs, do you know what Mama Spain would do? Do you know what I'm saying? Mama Spain be the kind of jet to wherever I'm at. Hotel, woman's room, my dude's house, wherever I'm at. My mama gonna come there like,
get you by the ear and drag you out.
Is you crazy?
You know?
Is you crazy? What is wrong with you? It's a bunch of yes men.
It's a different world today, man. I had this kid come into my store the other day. 9, 10, somewhere in there. He comes up to the counter, and I see him with this box of like juju bees or something, right? He says, I'm here to get something free because I spent all my money on this.
What?
Right? So, of course, I'm shocked for a second. I said he had the free stuff's over on the front counter. But I was just like, he left, and there's other customers there. We're all just looking at each other like, did that really just happen?
Well, at least he was polite. I mean,
I guess, yes.
There's a lot of lack of discipline you're seeing in the youngsters these days.
I would have put little homie on game. I said, you right there, right there, man. I'd have got me a piece of paper and a pen. I'd have wrote down, go to the cheapest store you can find, go get you some bottled water. Sell the bottled water till you make you $50, $60, $70. Buy you a lawnmower. Once you buy you a lawnmower, you go ahead and cut you some grass. Cutting grass is going to get you the kind of money to come back to my store. And when you do, I have a surprise for you. If the young man come back and make it back, I might work with him. But that's for free. You got $1 million worth of game for free. All right, so have a good day. And the free stuff is on the counter, like they said.
Hey, and guess what? It's a game that lasts a lifetime.
A lifetime.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I work with a lot of these kids. I see them come in with their hard-earned money, and I love it. They get an extra discount.
Good job, Bucko!
I feel attacked, Cam. I feel attacked.
Well, you're one of those kids? No, Dom's the hard worker. He explains to me. Brian just sits back and supervises.
Yeah, supervises. I'm good on my knees. Ground detail. Yep. Ground detail is what I meant. Shut up, Cam.
Check, please.
Family show, right?
Is there anything else you would like to add or say anything?
Oh, don't give him that option.
No.
Actually, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back with some pop culture with Be Nerdy.
That was fucking weird.
Oh, we're definitely talking over the break. Ready to go to break.
By talking, there's my...
We'll be right back on Cleveland's Finest Podcast.
Huddle up.
We don't want to hear that weak shit no more. To have all that. Let's play lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary on the boss tonight. And you don't give a fuck what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real shit anymore?
Known about it, and we started working together, okay? So, like, at least give me the respect of, like, this is something that...
Angering, suffering, and, like, investing in, struggling.
No one man to have all that power. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was.
I'm catching on to what these the new generation's doing, and I want to, help and inspire and motivate and give them my advice on how they should go into doing everything.
So like Joe, do cocaine, fuck your bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I don't tell them that. It's probably Sean.
Your mom said she watches the Shape Up. She's seen us on the podcast. She found us.
Everything. Don't think for 1 second they don't.
I love you, watching.
Behave, Joe.
There, I love you, Mom. Cool. I don't know.
Do you have your license yet? Right. So yeah, I was saying I was collaborating with Brittany a lot, and we were helping each other, and we collaborated with a bunch of people, and I helped get her name out there. I got her a little bit more, a bigger presence on the social media platforms, and she's just been killing it ever since. And she worked with who is it? I forget. A few people from New York. Set Gang. That's them. Chad Mays, I think is his name. She was doing a lot of work with them, and she did some cool stuff with them. And then obviously me and JD, she's our first call. Whenever we start to go write new material, we always like to get her involved. So she had a very green flow right at the beginning, and then she's grown since then. And right now she's just killing the scene.
I like this.
I watched her from getting 1 to 6 likes a post to now. It's just easy for her to get like 30 to 50. I mean,
This beat right here kind of reminds me of like ICP.
Which song is it?
I don't know. I like that.
So I started. I took about a 8-year hiatus after we went in the studio and went to Gold Chain. JD went to the independent film scene. And I was just, he was very passionate about it. He's really good. You'll see everything he does next week. So I took a hiatus and I concentrated on my career as a chef. And made some notoriety for myself that way. And now I'm taking a break from it because it takes away from a lot from your personal life. Your personal life is just shattered.
If I see you on Hell's Kitchen, you look like you've been on Hell's Kitchen.
No, I'd make Gordon cry if I was.
I like
Put your head between these 2 pieces of bread. Now call yourself an idiot sandwich.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Your risotto is garbage. Anyways,
I don't give you
so yeah, I concentrated on my career. I actually ran the foundry over here.
Make it harder, make it better. No. Flashing lights.
You know, you need to watch Cleveland's Finest podcast. It is the best podcast anyone can ever watch. I know after my 5th C-section, 7th kid, 9 different fathers, I love watching Cleveland's Finest. It brings me joy every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm off. I gotta go dance for my wife.
It's Cleveland's Finest podcast. And we're back. Yeah, be nerdy.
So, weird celebrity news. Our blacklisted celebrity of the week, Armie Hammer, reportedly being blacklisted by studios after outed as a cannibal.
Cannibal.
Once again, coming from WeGotThisCovered.com. Stick a fork in Armie Hammer's career because it's done, they say. The Call Me By Your Name and Lone Ranger star has been hiding ever since a series of DMs and audio messages leaked in which he fantasized about enslaving women, mutilating them, and consuming their flesh. In one quote that may define the whole affair, Hammer asserted, "I am 100% a cannibal." Wow. The actor quickly put out a statement describing the claims as bullshit because his former partners have said that the DMs ring true. One ex-girlfriend model, Courtney Vukovic, confirmed that Hammer had expressed the desire to barbecue her rib regularly, licked blood from her open wounds. Another ex-writer, Jessica Sanson Henriquez, explained that the DMs were exactly the kind of thing Hammer would talk about and that her opinion was all true. Most recently, his estranged wife, Elizabeth Chambers, released a statement asking for space to deal with all this, saying she was shocked, heartbroken, and devastated. Armie Hannibal. That was a happy accident. Armie Hammer.
He said a happy accident.
100% cannibal in his own words.
Like the podcast you were talking about earlier. Guy from Eastlake.
Oh, God.
What was his name?
Oh, God. I can't remember his name now. Damn it. 1961, we actually birthed our own cannibal.
Gross.
Yeah.
Can you just read that last statement that the wife said? Can you just read that? Because I don't think I heard you right. Can I just hear you one more time?
More recently, his estranged wife, Elizabeth Chambers, released a statement asking for space to deal with all this, saying she was shocked, heartbroken, and devastated.
Shocked, heartbroken, and devastated.
That's right.
All the other exes said he up in there licking wounds and doing the most.
Talking about how he wants to barbecue their ribs on a regular basis.
So it's not like he was shy about it, is what we're saying.
What she said. And this is his wife, right?
Yeah. Estranged wife.
If she don't shut the fuck up.
No, she had to.
See, this is what I got. People, learn to shut up. Nobody even asked you. You
You're a vegan. It's like,
how could you be so boneheaded? That's like OJ saying, "What if I did it?" Shut up. What?
I mean, you can figure it out.
What are you heartbroken? Or which part are you heart? I want to personally know. What are you heartbroken from? I just need to know. Why are you heartbroken?
How much money she spent on garlic powder over the past year?
And where did it all keep going?
Right.
She was licking blood with him. You dropped the broom with the cannibal dude. He didn't just pause it. He didn't put it on hold for you. You gotta be kidding me. Heartbroken. Some space. You need prayed for, honey. You don't need no space.
Implements is
You need all of them to come together like it's the president. You need Allah, Buddha, Jesus, the Apostle Paul. Y'all help me out. Y'all know some people. Noah. She need everybody. They all gotta come together. It's Zeke, especially Zeke. Zeke gotta come, and they all gotta have a meeting on the boat with two of everything and you. And somebody got to talk to you because this is not right. You're an idiot. Like, why did you say anything? Is somebody? That's what the reporter would have got from me.
She probably does need a little time. Hide the giant cooking pots and the pounds of Lowry's that they probably got sitting in the
Do you
basement.
think maybe she was cannibalistic too?
Hell yeah, she was cannibalistic.
All the different responses. This is hers. Like, she's maybe brokenhearted and devastated because that was who's going to cook with her now.
Rob, at the end of her statement, she said she needed space. The one thing you don't do when you need space is tell the world. You get away from the world because you need space.
I gotta finish this body downstairs.
This don't make no sense. Like, blase, and I'm heartbroken. I need space.
Did you imagine if you had been a person who had been like a guest at one of their barbecues, how much that would bother you for the rest of your life?
Right? Like
that pulled pork was amazing, but
what was it, like fried greens and tomatoes? That was finger licking good. He ate half the fucking body.
Yeah.
I might have ate their neighbor from 5 years ago.
So, by the way, Allie says hello to Cam.
She's saying hi to Gambit.
Yeah, she's saying hi to Gambit. That's what's
Which
happening.
was my favorite X-Men, by the way, growing up.
Me too. He's the best. Lots of fun.
I'm stuck on the Hannibal thing, man.
Okay,
I just
all right.
don't know how you
It's
eat
pretty
people.
gross.
So I think I can shock you even more.
Seasoning.
What if I told you that there's a movie coming
You gonna
out?
bite it and pull it out your mouth and put some seasonings on it? Cause ain't nobody gonna stick their arm out like, hey, if you catch me, dog, you got it.
There are stuff. You didn't hear? You've heard of these willing victims? They sign contracts and shit.
Oh yeah,
it's the whole thing that people. It's a whole underground thing. They go, you can make an agreement and a contract with a cannibal that they are allowed to kill you and eat you.
Pretty sure that.
Who raised these Neanderthals?
Nobody, apparently.
Like
Jeffrey Dahmer? I don't know.
It's
yeah, like
big matching fetishes.
Just run around acting like Bigfoot is your big brother. Yeah, we just eat people.
Can I say something else that might shock you? What if I told you that Winnie the Pooh has a movie coming out where you'll see him and Piglet eat Eeyore?
Winnie, what's it called? Blood and Honey?
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Something we never knew we needed, but now that it's here,
oh yeah,
I'm all over it.
According to comicbook.com, now that Winnie the Pooh is officially in the public domain, a slasher featuring the likeness of the classic anthropomorphic teddy bear is in the works. Wednesday, word began to spread that Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey has entered post-production, with a series of stills that from the movie going viral online. As you might expect, From the news, the internet is largely divided over the development, with some applauding the picture's filmmakers for taking the characters in an entirely new direction, while others criticize the move as largely unnecessary.
Both of those things are completely true, though.
Yeah.
That started as a short film and then went into full production, or?
You know, I'm not entirely sure because I saw the Banana Splits film. Did you see that?
No.
Oh my god, like, it's the Banana Splits go fucking satanic. It's a bloodbath. It's hilarious.
Watch the original. They
So-
were satanic back then.
Based off of that?
The people with money and broke, but have no knowledge of business, but love the cartoon, emotionally hate this. But the business people is like, yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't give a damn what your character is, okay? If it can sell, I'll sell it. If your face on a cartoon that I came up with gonna sell for $1 million, guess where your face gonna be? I don't give a damn about your lawsuit.
Yep.
You about to be up on this cartoon, player. Okay? And I don't give a damn how it spin. Okay? The only thing they did wrong with Winnie the Pooh is they didn't make him a pimp. They didn't bring him to the hood. They didn't take him to the suburb. He didn't get on the bus.
Oh my
He
God.
should have been on Arthur. He should have been on Bart Simpson. He should have been on SpongeBob. They should have, man.
Pooh in the Hood? I would go to that.
Pooh in the Hood.
If Monopoly can do it, Monopoly can do it. If Disney can do it, you can do it. Okay? It's all money. It's business.
Are you saying that Winnie the Pooh belongs on Baltic Avenue?
I'm saying if you own Winnie the
makes
Pooh,
money. Yep.
fall so hard, I ain't mad at your player. Looking for the sequel.
Yep.
Make your money.
Oh, there better be at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
There better be.
He better come out with a chain. Matter of fact, he
This does
better come out looking like 2 chains on the third one. He better have 2 chains, a bracelet, and he better have nothing less than a Fitbit. He better have a watch on. I'm just saying.
Speaking of pop culture icons going over the hill, we got Bruce Willis retiring and Ray Liotta dead.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
You know what I remember most about Ray Liotta? Fucking hypocrisy. Right after I watched Blow, I watched Goodfellas. Fucking ratting out De Niro on the fucking cocaine thing, and then all of a sudden he's telling Johnny Depp, "Don't do that, son. I tried so hard as your father." I'm thinking, fucking hypocrite.
Right.
That's strange, man.
Such the typical parenting thing.
That dude was cool in Terminator, though.
He
was a kick-ass Terminator.
He was always wearing guy liner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it makes his eyes pop. Not that I've done it in my career in music on stage.
Your eyes are ready.
What?
Bro, I would rock the guy liner.
There you go.
Dudes would be pissed. Chicks would love it. Dudes would change their mind. Dudes would love it.
Everybody loves it. Apparently, we all love it. I got plenty. I have 6 different colors. I'll bring you some.
I did like a metal,
Purple. Sparkly.
hip hop hybrid type thing, whatever. Sold it.
After Green Day got popular again with American Idiot, you saw so many tweens wearing guy liner. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
All with the black shirts and yeah. I'm from the old school. I did Dookie back in the day, and I'm looking at these guys.
You don't have to get
I'm way older school than both of you.
I just got one question. Is that a real thing?
Guy liner?
Dude liner is guy liner?
Guy liner?
Yeah.
Guy liner?
That's a real fucking thing.
Now with Machine Gun Kelly, they've got the doesn't he have his own line of
Oh my god, that guy! Don't even get me started.
They gave Puss in Boots his own eyeliner. Fantastic.
Machine Gun Kelly has his own fingernail polish.
Oh my
Bieber
God.
did too.
Didn't he?
Bieber had a collection of nail polish.
You just said.
Bieber should have had his own nail polish, though. Bieber should have had his own condom collection. He should have had his own teddy bear collection. He should have had his own rose petal section. He got his own music. Yeah, he should have had his own hotel. That dude had it.
That dude now looks like a trailer park.
I literally couldn't name one Justin Bieber song. It was not my scene at all. I just never got into it.
The only Justin Bieber song I liked was written by Ed Sheeran.
Which one?
No.
I can't fucking remember the name of it now.
Right? See?
Oh no, y'all tripping. Especially on that last album. That Company, that's the jump off, man. I don't care what nobody say.
I just never listened to him. It's not my style.
Oh yeah, I never really listened to him all like that neither. I ain't gonna lie. I liked a few songs. Not that I even really liked them. I respected them. You know what I'm saying? Then, but that last album, that Say Sorry, Where Are You, that album with Skrillex, that album was a good album.
So the wrong guy can't even name a single song.
That Yummy Yum.
Crickets.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nah, that's
Yummy Yum.
That's an album up. That's an album up.
I mean, whatever, he makes money.
He has Wilford Brimley's mustache now.
Looks like
Really?
Yeah, he's got a big ass fucking mustache right now.
Well, I'm trying to picture that in my head, and it is not going well.
I like that Holy too. That's one of his newest ones. That Holy was nice. That was nice song.
He looks like Wilford Brimley and Kid Rock had a Trailer Trash Baby.
The one thing is, he can rap though. That's the one thing, and that's another thing that changed me and made me listen to Justin Bieber. Is the many genres he could do. I seen a video where he was doing country 1 second, then he did a freestyle on a rap beat, and so to just be so versatile, I'm like, oh, I gotta listen to him. I gotta check him out now. You know, since you're so versatile, you gotta be talking about something at some point.
I just can't get it out of my head, the image of Wilford Brimley and having a conversation with Kid Rock and talking about how he has diabetes and now he has herpes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. That's a crazy conversation.
Yeah, and now they have Justin Bieber to worry about. Who do you think pays child support between them?
I think that they're all ballers and it just doesn't even matter.
Yeah, there's different rules for people with money.
I think Justin Bieber in that scenario comes from old money.
Justin Bieber come from all kind of money. That man is like I said, it's a product. You sell it, and you sell that brand as best as you can. And when that brand is out, you change the brand.
You gotta switch.
He's not wearing that mustache because he think it's the sexiest thing in the world. He not wearing that mustache because he just want to bring it back to the style. He switched his style up, and now it's a whole different brand. You switch the look up, you get different endorsements, and that's how the train keep going. That's the same thing I said about Winnie the Pooh. Yes, I know so.
So that actually brings up
that's business.
An interesting topic that I was planning to talk about in my weird news.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody remembers this woman, but she used to sell her farts in a jar online. Yeah, remember the farts in a jar?
I've never seen
Mom. Farts in a jar? Check.
She used to sell her farts in a jar. Now, she had to retire because the diet required to maintain production levels would put her in the hospital. But did she quit? No, she did not.
No, Taco Bell's still open.
She now makes $5,000 a day selling her boob sweat online. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know, because I'm sitting there disappointed.
Apparently, that's all I need is feet and dirty underwear.
Hey!
I can make bank.
I'm about to get these Fruit of the Looms going.
Like she's so,
okay? Because I need some damn money.
I just got to tell you, her term for herself was a fartrepreneur. Fartrepreneur.
So does that mean I can go like on like a OnlyFans? You have gay subscribers and just like shove my feet into like a.
You could do anything. You do. You remember pudding farts? That made money.
Like I really don't need to do anything dirty just for a bunch of like gay people to throw me money.
Just walk.
I'm not gonna think about that side of the fence. I'm just gonna collect all the money that's coming to my page wherever it may be. $5,000 a day. I don't give a damn what they call me. They call me whatever the hell they want to.
But isn't that like a group chat that just like dictates what your fan base wants? I mean, you're gonna have to just do that.
No, the fuck I don't. You about to get this sweat today. Listen, I'm fast talking. I'm gonna sell this sweat, and you gonna get your money's worth.
Ugh.
Okay, all right, sell me. No. This is great. What's your sales?
I don't know, because I don't sell sweat. But it must have believed if I sat down to sell feet sweat, ball sweat, head sweat, armpit sweat, you better believe I'm gonna have a hell of a pitch, and I'm it's going, because I'm gonna sell that. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna let you see how it's sweating when that thing going. I'm gonna show you the whole thing.
Dude, I swear to God, I heard that in the headset, dude. That went in the microphone.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
It did not. Yeah. Okay,
that's your sales pitch right there. Just
over here smacking sloppy joes.
Fisting some mac and cheese. Just
whatever the hell your thing is, it's not mine. But $5,000, That is mine. That's like kind of me there. I could be that guy. And those are kind of the dead presidents I don't want to see anyway. And they want to see me. So, hey.
I feel like the takeaway is that you have to be versatile. If it's a Wilfred Brimley mustache, if it's tit sweat, whatever it is, be versatile. Learn to mix it up. Don't get stuck on one thing. You got to make a new path here.
Yeah, just hopefully they don't want me to do it.
These people did that in good form.
Hey.
More
Dude,
power.
That makes me wonder, like, what can you possibly do on OnlyFans? Like, go on OnlyFans, like the weirdest, most fucked up thing you can do.
Well, not cannibalism, apparently, but probably anything else you could probably do.
Well, there's a fetish for people who just bounce on balloons and just, like, watch that shit all day.
Lunar should be illegal, and I'm not even going to say it. There's the one thing I will kink shame any day.
No holds barred.
But no, you could do it, sure.
Well, it's a real rumble on
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
for the next week. He's going to answer
It's
this
a real
question.
niche market.
Oh God! I mean, if I have to go online and find people, you know, like making comments and donations to somebody just plunging a toilet for like hours, dude. There's got if
It happens.
there's got to be a fetish.
It's more people on OnlyFans than in America.
Do you ever watch? Do you ever watch any of that stuff, or like amateur porn kind of thing? And you see, like, they've got everything blocked off so you can't see faces or whatever. But like, bitch, that's your bedroom. You know, somebody in your life has seen that room and knows that's you. And you get recognized by, like, your Aunt Joanne or something, right?
Yeah, because what that is one of them don't want to be seen. One of them do, low-key. One of them, like...
I'm just saying, like, it's not...
Aunt Joanne ain't saying nothing at Thanksgiving dinner.
Somebody's going to recognize it.
Don't you want some stuffing?
I saw that she was stuffing Aunt Joanne. No.
I read a story this week about a lady who recognized and caught her boyfriend cheating because she recognized his thumb in a snap. She saw his thumb in a girl's snap, and the breakfast he was eating at that restaurant, she knew that's what he would have ordered at that restaurant, and the thumb looked familiar, and she caught him cheating.
How mutated
because
was
she
this
saw his thumb. Someone knows your bedroom.
Let me tell you something.
Somebody knows what your butt looks like.
That's that dumb... Yeah, thank you. You know what? You get a sticker that smells good. He was dumb. He was dumb. How was you out cheating on the gram? We ain't taking no damn pictures.
The girl put the snap out, and it got back to her somehow.
Man, I don't give a what's going on. She ain't snapping nothing. She ain't snapping no fingers. She's not snapping no belts. She's not clicking no tickets. She's not snapping no pictures. We're not here for that.
Phone in the Faraday bag until this encounter is over.
And since you're not my girlfriend, I'm not paying for this meal. And if I am paying for this meal, you're not snapping shots. Only person snapping shots up in here is State Farm. Okay? That's who's snapping shots.
You're not paying for the meal, just the tip.
Yeah. And I know I sound like a jerk. I'm sorry. But I'm telling the truth. You ain't snapping no damn
Well, look
shot.
at. I mean, you're gonna get busted.
I'm not going to get busted.
Not you. This guy did though. From a thumb.
That's my thumb.
Well, she did. She investigated. Now, if she recognized his thumb and called him out based on a thumb in a snap, you think she didn't investigate?
The fuck did she recognize about a thumb?
She went full Scooby Gang on that shit. You know, that's a level of petty I don't even understand.
You know what? He might have dodged a bullet on that.
That's exactly what I said. I said she dodged a bigger bullet than the one he presented for, or he dodged a bigger bullet.
Yeah. He ain't dodged no bullet. That's Mama Bear right there. If something happened in my house,
well, that's true.
She's sniffing all of y'all out. And I'm right behind her like a bulldog. She gonna get you. So my chick official. You can't tell me nothing about my woman. She caught me by my thumb. Okay, I got to... Can you marry me?
So business
Baby,
partner.
I got to marry you. You go, girl. And if you just have me back, I promise I'll never do that again to you, baby. And I know that sound like bullshit, but I ain't even lying to you.
Well, you know she'll find out if you do, so...
I ain't gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's my baby.
What do you order? Do you know?
What did he order? I don't think it says what he ordered.
Lamb chops.
I mean, it sounds like it was breakfast. It was a breakfast order, so it couldn't have been anything that crazy. She said, her explanation was, "Well, I'm a Scorpio." What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Scorpios are fucking evil, dude.
I don't know, but
fine, but still, I mean, I'm just saying. Don't be a Scorpio.
I love her.
Unless you're.
I love her. No, she gave a pimp answer. It's none of your damn business. I ain't about to tell you what I did for the next sucker.
This is another side. I'm glad to hear another side.
I need to high five.
I wouldn't have thought of it that way.
You go, girl.
That went from crazy bitch to empowering. Thank you.
Yes.
I feel much better.
Oh, she representing for the ladies' most show.
Hell yeah, I get it.
He should have married her. I would have got them on one.
Oh no, she didn't. She put him in his place. Which
I know she did. Yeah. She too strong for that. That's why I'd have been on my knees begging. I'd have been crying, baby, please.
Yep.
By the way, it could have been better is if she was having, or he was having brunch at Army Hammer's new restaurant.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
We have the meat.
Oh.
Does he have spare ribs?
He better.
That's great, though.
Local weird news. Tomorrow, June 2nd, it's the 2022 Regional Championships for air guitar in Cleveland.
Wow.
Well,
What time do you go on?
I am not good at air guitar.
I'm doing something else tonight or tomorrow night. Yeah.
I like to do that thing with the leg where you hold your leg up and try to play it, but I always fall and it's really embarrassing. It looks cool for about 2 seconds and then it's just humiliating.
How the fuck do you judge a competition like that?
That's what I was just thinking. Like, who rocked out the best? I guess that's how I would judge it. I mean,
I would say crowd response.
yeah, like
Crowd
who-
response.
right.
I mean, shit, get one of those old school volume meters. Remember they used to have those, whoever clapped the loud, got clapped for the loudest? Shit, go that route. Keep it pure. Who makes the most noise?
I'm thinking there's like a worksheet for this. Like, okay, like guitarists on a panel. Like, okay, accuracy, spandex is tight enough.
So
like in the wrong amp.
I want to know how they judge the air sex competition we discussed earlier.
Air sex.
Air sex. It is literally
that's easier than guitar.
You think?
I know.
Just watch Magic Mike.
It's like this.
I've never seen that.
It's like this. Okay, if somebody was dancing and they hit that backstroke and that backstroke ain't right, you're not gonna pay for that dance. So you like, hey, look here.
That's true.
Look here, player. Thank you. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But if they got the back right, and she walk over there, you know, like, man, I'm broke. I can't really afford nothing in here tonight. You know, and I pay $6 a beer, but I might just go ahead and give my $25 to her. You know, she might be worth this $25. So it just depends on how you work it. It's not the player, it's the mouthpiece. Man, y'all know Jay-Z married Beyonce?
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri had Janet Jackson?
I missed the
At what
comment.
age?
They live and prove that ugly dudes don't matter, okay? Your money talk, BS walks, okay? Your mouthpiece.
There's a chick that said, Brianna says she loves the MGK eyeliner. So there's some fans there.
Oh.
That's a woman saying she likes the eyeliner. She's supposed to like the eyeliner.
He looks like a My Little Pony now.
She would have
so-
loved. She would have loved Motley Crue back in the day too.
yeah.
Dudes
Yeah,
had
definitely.
looked hotter chicks than they actually were chicks.
But they were still very manly, and girls wanted to have sex with them. It was like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but with way more music. I mean, it's literally, that's all. They're so flamboyant that it's ultra masculine. It's real weird. It's real weird. This was explained to me, and then
because it's
I didn't.
bullshit.
I didn't get it till I saw it, and it's a real thing.
Female looks at that and they're like, that's a
You
challenge.
can't get so manly that you feel
Let's
it.
see if he shaves his legs.
That is a weird phenomenon too. You ever notice this? Like the higher male singer's voice goes in pitch, the more a female's attracted to him.
What the
hell is that?
That's not always the case. That dude from The Darkness looked like a Ramon. I couldn't do it.
Mariah Carey. Oh, she's...
She's and I hated her too.
Just call Mariah Carey a man.
No. A lot of chicks don't like Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what? Let's see. Who's that back then? I mean, even Vince Neil from Motley Crue. High
You
voice.
still gotta have a little something else. Nobody was trying to bang Tiny Tim. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Probably somebody was, but again, niche market.
Oh my God! If you have a chance, go on YouTube. He did Tiny Tim did a cover of "If You Want My Body" by Rod Stewart. It is by far the creepiest thing.
Please
I've
do not tell
ever
my
seen.
boyfriend that exists. Please.
I
do
hope
not
he's
tell
listening.
John.
I'll text him right
He's not
now.
listening. The kids are over or whatever. But please do not tell him about that. It'll be on loop for the next 6 weeks.
his name is Tiny Tim, though. I mean, you got to change that name.
I'm sure
dog.
he
At some
tiptoed
point, you
through
weren't
some
little no
tulips.
more.
I'm just not saying nobody. I don't think a mob was beating down his door to get on it. That's
I don't know
all.
how tall he was.
Stand up on his wallet and he'll get taller.
Yeah, that's true. Although Ron Jeremy wasn't a good-looking dude, and look how that worked out for him. So.
It looked even worse than...
Al Michaels, at the age of 50, whatever the hell, had 4 shows of women crying over him. Maggots! It was crazy.
Who?
Brett Michaels?
Brett Michaels.
Brett Michaels.
Did I say Shawn Michaels?
Talk about guy liner.
I heard Michaels, so I figured that's who you meant. Yeah, and he looks like a bunch of mashed potatoes in a pantyhose.
I mean, I get back in the day, you know, ladies should have wanted him back in his day.
He was hot back when.
But to see this 55-year-old plus man on TV with the best mascara that can hide 55 in life hitting you.
Could you imagine having a midlife crisis that publicly? That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Well, at least he doesn't look like Sebastian Bach, who's suffering from early Alzheimer's. Has no idea where the hell he is.
Oh, really?
It's like he wandered onto the set of Gilmore Girls. He's like, okay, all right, I'll be in a garage band.
See, I'm cool with that. At least we still know who he is, and his body of work is gonna speak for itself. Now, the Kardashian dad.
Oh God.
Kardashians.
You're still in your right mind. They all have midlife crisis. Speaking on to what you said in front of the camera, the mom was messing with an 18, 19-year-old.
They don't hate on the Cougars.
We
have our place in society.
I'm not hating on the Cougars. I'm hating on the mom. And this is why.
Gross.
You didn't keep your business that wasn't supposed to be in the street out the street.
Yeah.
If you messing with an 18-year-old, that's something that you're supposed to keep on the low. And you got enough money to keep it on the low. I don't give a damn. Oh, you about to tell what? Oh, no, you're not. And your life about to change.
Yeah, she probably like to brag about it.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, that was
No, those are his bragging rights.
Yeah, that was his bragging rights. She did not. She did not.
I wouldn't.
It's in the name, Kardashian. It doesn't matter which one you're banging. It's Kardashian.
I guess.
You put that right in the hat and pick a number.
I'll take a guy. This must be a guy thing.
I didn't know that was funny. Oh, serious. That's a shame. Usually when they laugh, I shouldn't have said it.
Short straw.
Short straw.
But I'm serious. It's just like, you know, like she didn't want to be seen at all. Like he did not cancel public appearances and everything. And then he come out
a little gross.
looking like a Ninja Turtle. Then he come out as a woman. Okay, the only thing I can respect is he know what he want to be. Okay? And I can respect that. As long as you know what you want to be and what you like, and I'm happy for you. I can't hate on that. But why the hell you wait all these years? I ain't got to respect that,
You had
man.
to leave time to bang a Kardashian, apparently.
Leave time, dog. You about to pass time. You don't got 55 more years to be on this earth, dog. Like, you waited all this time to be free? That's unrespectable. I'm going to be free.
Plus, he's a dick about it. I mean, don't be a dick about it.
Yeah, and then you embarrassed your whole family. It's like, far as my father, which my father would never do that, but if he did, you better not just all willy-nilly come out at some event like, we about to clap for you like I'm not your daughter. Like, come on, man. Hey, look, you supposed to pull me to the side. You supposed to let me know something. We are family, okay? I'm going to love you anyway. You don't let me put on my TV and be looking through tabloids and they making fun of you online. And that's how his kids found out about that junk.
That's messed up.
So that's messed up, man. I can't respect that.
Yeah, no, that was shitty.
Shady. You know what I'm saying? Like, shady, dog.
All right, what are we respecting about the Kardashians again?
Dare you? Nothing. Really.
Yes, we are. They're a paid group. You say whatever you want to about a paid group.
They got money.
Let me give y'all a scenario, okay? Oprah says they want to have a threesome with you and your mother for $1 billion. What do you say?
I'm not fucking my mom for $1 billion. You
don't have to touch your mom, man.
I'm not even anywhere near my mother in a sexual situation for $1 billion fucking dollars.
Okay, that's your answer.
I don't want to see my mom naked.
Nobody wants to see their mom. Nobody in their right, because we just discussed cannibalism. Nobody in their right mind wants to see their mother naked.
Could it be your grandma? Can you substitute? Swap out.
Why would you ask that?
What?
He's logic.
All right. Your mom or Army Hammer?
Who is Army Hammer?
Army Hammer, man. I'll probably get dinner. I'll probably get dinner out of it at least.
My mom is all up in the room.
You'll get eaten out.
I'm not getting bucket naked and letting the dude who eats people come in here. He might like a toe. He might like a kneecap. He might think ribs is good. But either way, I'm butt naked.
Either way, don't let him give you a head.
Oh my God! Seriously, I would just sit back and cut
He not gonna get
whole
close to
situation.
nothing.
No.
I'll be naked eating popcorn, watching Army Hammer eat Kardashian.
No, first off, I said a billion. There's no one word where that B hit harder, okay? Billion, okay? He ain't getting in the damn room. I'll blow his head off. Hey, Brian, you gotta go over there. I'll pay for a lawyer later.
With my billion.
And it ain't gonna cost me $1 billion to smoke your ass and get you up out of here. We talking about not generational wealth. We talking about family foundational changing wealth. So if you gotta do something crazy, the reward has to be crazy. So
Can I get drunk first? Can I get drunk first? Is there a rule against it?
You can get whatever the hell you want to.
All right.
Let's make this televised. Make this televised. I'll take whatever paycheck you want, and my name will live in infamy for another 15 minutes. Because 20 years from now, people will be laughing. You remember that one kid who?
He's selling himself. He gonna write a book. He gonna have a documentary. Susan Summers. Everybody gonna want to talk to this man.
It's gonna be a lifetime movie.
Say, there goes that billionaire MFer.
Literally.
If you're gonna go that route, though, you gotta full on embrace it and just own it. Run with it. Don't act ashamed or embarrassed. Be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I did that, and I got $1 billion.
Don't go on Ellen.
Pull out.
Oh God, nobody should go on
Why in the
Ellen.
hell would I want to go on Ellen?
Does anybody?
Because Ellen gonna pay you greenbacks. And anybody that's paying you greenbacks, we about to exploit this. We gonna have wear. We gonna have suits. We gonna have shorts. We about to have everything. You gonna be in this position.
Well, I mean, if
That's
it's
your
still
licensing manager, man. You're set. Go.
well, I mean, if we're still involving my mom in this, she thanked me for supporting bisexual relationships. So there it is, right there.
The crazy part is this was asked by my mother, and she said, "Y'all better not answer this wrong." You can go your way across the equator, and I'll go this way across the equator, and we still got $500 million each. We cool. Okay? We don't even got to talk to each other. Personally, because I got to defend myself, because I would definitely do this, okay? I would all but like drag my mom in this room. You're getting your ass in here. And I'm saying it like that because we don't cuss in front of my mom. But I'm cussing in this sequence, and I'm cussing that day. You definitely doing this, all right? And yeah, I'm sorry. You can call the police after, or whatever you got to do, but you're definitely doing this right now.
$500 million? Well, I mean,
There's a right answer to this.
As far as the reason talk about it, he's already talked to his mom about it.
Yeah, this is understood. What's understood don't need to be explained. We're taking home the $1 billion. I'll take $1 billion. That's what we're doing, okay? But I just wanted to get, because there ain't no wrong or right answer. And there's been people that say no, and they mean it. Like, they're not even joking. They're not just saying it because they're in front of their homeboys. They mean it like, no, that's not happening. There's some people that's raising the roof on it like it's a go.
No, man.
Now, I'm not raising the roof. I'm not excited. But for $1 billion, I'm never going to make $1 billion. I just going to say it. And I hate to say that because you never say never. But I just don't see the day where $1 billion is coming.
No,
I don't.
Well, regarding like the video as it is, dude. I mean, I think it would replace, regardless of how much you're getting paid for it, would replace Two Girls, One Cup as the most disturbing.
I had to keep it real with my mom.
No.
well, that's important.
I'm piping Oprah down. Okay? I'm going to give Oprah the best Kareem got to offer. Okay? She is not going to leave that table thinking that $1 billion. Yeah, that's the deal.
You gotta earn your $1 billion.
Yeah, you gonna earn your $1 billion. Oh, because Oprah's not the looker.
No, she was for like 5 minutes in the late 80s or whenever it was that she got all skinny and lost weight, and then she like went, took care of herself and got herself all pretty, and then the rest of the time, and that football helmet hair. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, the black community knows your line. Okay, Reed is gonna tell you there was no point on earth since God, AD or BC, where you looked at Oprah and was like, oh, Oprah looks good. Have you ever did that? Have you ever did that?
Look, she wasn't that bad back then. Look at it.
Probably like Ricky Lake too, huh?
She went on her little diet kick.
Oh,
and
God.
she's all doing her hair. Now the hair's a little...
My mom used to watch the shit out of Ricky Lake.
Her face looks like she fell from the tree of hell fucking no. And it doesn't matter which millennium.
I guess
you
you're
put her-
making a point.
That's not Tina Turner. She is not rolling on the river. She is her regular living my best lifestyle.
No, she paddling with a pontoon.
Nah, I'm cool. That's a put in the pillow. No. Okay, but for $1 billion, hell yeah, we'll do this. I'm stoked. I don't even know how to spell that, man. And that's the honest God's truth. I don't even know how to spell that. We stoked, pumped, super, pumped. Jersey Shore, Pauly D pumped. Can't wait to get my $1 billion. I got so many things to buy. I'm gonna have a nice business.
I'm glad you threw the $1 billion in because it sounded like you were just excited about,
No, I'm not excited about that.
I'm just saying, and we wanted to clarify.
My side's still on the whole Kardashian mom thing. When did we shift over to Oprah?
Where you been, man?
I can't. He's talking fast. So what's the new deal? What $1 billion deal?
To have a threesome with Oprah and your mom.
Oh, Oprah and your mom. Oh shit.
No, Oprah and your mom.
Well, that changes things. No, it doesn't. What the fuck, dude? You know what? In that equation, if it meant $1 billion, I'm thinking, my life's not so bad right now. My mom and Oprah? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Hey, I support you, but what I'm telling you is the next time you come in this studio, it's not even going to be here. I don't know what this is going to be, but we're going to be in such a nice building. You're like, oh, I got this. Oprah.
We get cushions for the chairs. My butt's asleep again.
Do you have to commit to Oprah?
What you mean?
I'm kidding.
For that dance session, I'm committed. For $1 billion, I commit right now.
Do we have a line to Oprah right now?
Yeah,
Get older.
call her, because that's my new boo. And I love you, Libra. I can't wait to get home and massage your feet, baby.
Oh.
I suppose the only upside to this is if you wait till you're old enough. It's like, what, 3 minutes tops? You're still young.
I'm about to thug Oprah out.
Oh,
I don't want to give too much information out, but
We don't want you to get too much information out.
I'm curious now. I'm curious.
You're the only one.
because I can't touch my mama. Okay, so I can't touch my mom. I gotta make Oprah feel like my mama is involved.
Okay, look. How about this? How about let's sweeten the scenario. Lights on only.
Ugh.
No blankets.
You're making it worse. And I didn't think that was possible.
I don't give a fuck.
$1 billion. He does not care.
We can do it on Lake Shore.
You at a dentist's office.
I go right outside my crib and do this. What you want, the grass?
Wait a minute.
I ain't even trying to hide this.
I even vote this.
I don't care.
Public statement.
I won't deny it.
No, sure won't. We about to get Shasty McNasty. Y'all ever play grit ball? We about to play a lot of things, okay? All I'm telling you is you don't want to see your boy in public indecency like that, okay?
No.
So if you're rolling down the street and you see Oprah, you better run, okay? Because it's going
Duly
down.
noted.
Wait, run?
Young jock style.
Dude, my sick ass is gonna want to fucking stop and take pictures, bro.
Yeah, you see Oprah in Kareem's neighborhood.
It's all, hey, my man. And you're going to get you some money today because I'm going to show represent for the whole team. Everybody eats.
Is that Oprah's lawyers on the line?
Probably.
Dougie!
What up, Rob?
What's going on? We got Dougie on the phone.
What's up, Dougie?
Dougie Fresh. Dougie,
Yeah.
here's the deal. If you had the opportunity to get... Go ahead, what was the question?
$1 billion to sleep, to have a threesome with Oprah and your own mother. $1 billion.
Would you do it?
The hell no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go.
That's what I'm
I agree
saying.
with Dougie. I'm gonna say hell no.
That's pretty. That's,
How you doing, Rob?
Good. How you doing, Dougie? You're on the air, by the way.
Good. What up, everybody?
What up?
We gonna play some kickball or what, bro?
Yeah, I'm down.
You're down, dude. Dougie is a pimp.
Where y'all going to play kickball at?
Yeah, I'm saying let's make this a team thing.
Don't know, ain't figured it out yet. I mean, I know one place I'd like to go, but I don't know if anyone else wants to.
Tell you what,
No.
if you would have done the deal with Oprah, you would be in your complex
your own kickball.
playing kickball.
I can't even afford a kickball by itself right now. Let alone
Man, I
money.
tell you, that's going to gas.
For that money, you can make kickball a pro sport.
Yeah, come on the podcast sometime, Dougie.
I will. What do you do with that?
Wow, we can't talk about it on the air. It's a secret.
Okay.
your location.
The man cave.
But it's definitely not my basement.
It's Area 69. What you say?
What she said.
Well, thanks for calling in, Dougie, or answering, either way. Move
No
it,
problem.
All right, Dougie
All right,
first.
talk to you later, Rob.
Later.
All right, man.
Bye.
I got a solution, though. We all get the offer. Kareem takes one for the team for all of us, and we take 25%.
I'm in. You can do all the work. I'll take the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'll take 10, man.
I'll tell you what.
Cleaning.
I'll clean after.
Now, you just earned your money, but the rest of you, I don't know how y'all feel comfortable to tell me that to my face. I would hate to be each and every one of you at the end of this deal.
For that $250 million, I would bathe your mouth.
You know how WWE after the Royal Rumble, when there's only like 2 people left, and the way they look at each other, and they come a joint with eyes, and it's like a stare down, and then the tussle and all that. That's how we gonna be looking at each other at the end of this. I'm gonna be looking at y'all like I just went through the most horrific thing in my life.
I'm in. I'm there.
Dude, I'm gonna be hugging your sweaty ass with tears in my eyes, man. It'd just be the most incredible thing I've ever seen for $1 billion.
You know what?
I'd be hugging your ass with tears in my eyes while you're butt naked, sweaty, dude. That'd be the most.
I'll pay this man $100,000 not to do that. I'm still butt naked.
Oh, so keep it coming. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna have to. Okay, she got a big appetite.
Hashtag cream pie is now trending on Twitter.
Hostess.
Hey, we can make that a competition on the show. You're like, whose asshole is this?
Oh.
A, B, or C?
You ain't gotta guess because they know it's Oprah's.
I'm not sure that I would recognize.
Do you guys want coffee mugs?
With Oprah's.
You get a coffee mug. You get a coffee mug.
You don't have anything else but coffee mugs and baseball caps.
Keychains. I want a keychain.
Keychains.
Just 3 assholes in a row.
We ain't right.
Nope.
Please leave your message for.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's got to be one of those like cheap like SeaWorld plastic ones with a little.
Oh, of course, you know the ones that turn colors and everything.
Yeah. Floating around in little like sparkles.
In no time, you'll barely be able to see this picture.
There's nothing about any of that I would be interested in participating in. For that amount of money, yes, but just I wouldn't want souvenirs.
But you definitely clean up.
I'd bring your mom a hot towel and a bathrobe and rub her shoulders afterward.
I don't give a damn what you get.
I will mop the room. I will paint.
I'm look.
I'll burn the mattress. Whatever you need.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We'll burn the whole fucking house. We'll burn the whole house.
We're gonna need some hot holy oil. We're gonna need some cold holy oil. We're gonna need the sage too. We're gonna need the wood. We're gonna need everything. Bring your whips.
I got everything.
Can you imagine?
Dust that shit
on OnlyFans how much you can charge for the sweat from that mattress?
Well, look at the boobs, that lady. I mean, she's making $5K a day, and that's just her own non-famous.
Okay, correct. You still gonna get paid, but don't burn the mattress, okay?
We could see, yes. Oh my god.
Down to the spring.
We're geniuses. We're doing it.
Yeah, that's my idea. I want
30%.
30%.
So basically, what we're saying, if you got an extra $1 billion down, okay?
You can pay us to do some real gross stuff. Apparently,
some sprays for a little piece of change.
Just Joe.
They did have you got a call?
See.
Oh, alrighty.
No Shaquita there.
We seeing how the plague's treating him?
Yeah. He's got the monkeypox.
How's your butt?
If anybody in this room was likely to get monkeypox, it's just Joe.
Did it come from the fudge?
He probably licked something weird, honestly.
Spicy butt fudge?
He probably
Please leave your message for
No Joe, huh?
It came from an orgy. A male orgy in some area.
Press 5.
Leave a message.
And that's facts. That's 100% the truth. Like, that's where it came from.
To send an SMS notification, press 5.
I just want to leave a message.
We leaving Joe a voicemail telling him to get
Thank
better?
you for calling. Goodbye.
Or not.
Access denied.
I was trying to get.
So who the hell checks their voicemail? My voicemail messages tell me why this couldn't be a text. That's it.
Yeah, I don't check the voices.
I don't even know if I maybe my mailbox. I don't know. I've never checked it.
There's probably some interesting messages in there.
I doubt it.
That's being dirty. You don't want me texting you.
Just ex-boyfriends or some shit I don't want to deal with.
Well, I'm goofy, so you can text me anytime.
No, sometimes you look at it, you're like, is he having a stroke?
And now, a stroke.
And Indeed.
All right, he's not answering. He's playing hooky.
I did have a little piece of local news for you guys I wanted to share before we quit for tonight.
Well, was it time at where we're at? Let's get the weird news.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of already, worked in some of it, but the weird local news that I'm really excited to share. There's a change.org petition to shut down the Paynesville Burger King, the downtown Paynesville Burger King. We are up to, let me check here, we were at 391 earlier signatures. We are at 398 right now. So if you want to sign that, it is on my Facebook page. You guys can check it out, but we can put a link up if you want. But there are plenty of complaints about this place. I've hated going there since I was in high school. That drive-thru is inescapable. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but you can't get out. Once you're in the drive-thru, you are in the drive-thru. And if anything happens, you're dying in the drive-thru. You can't get out. But it's about a 30-minute wait for anything you order there. It's always gross. It's filthy. I mean, there's a lot of complaints that have been going on with this place for a while, and now there is a petition to have them completely shut down. One of my favorite complaint was the foot lettuce. They're putting foot lettuce on burgers.
What's foot lettuce?
I'm assuming it's lettuce that's been rubbed on one's foot. They didn't go into detail.
So it's not a foot long?
It's foot lettuce is where most businesses of that sort, they keep two trash cans together. The inside trash can has holes in the bottom or cut in the sides, if you will, and they put the lettuce in there and they keep water on it to keep it fresh. I've seen in different businesses where it's dumped over, and I've actually seen them sweep it up. I've seen kicked up, and that's why they call it foot lettuce, because you walk on the floor, and to get it up, you're either going to have to use your foot, because you ain't going to touch it with your hand, because that's what you're going to think in your head, sanitary, but you'll sweep it up or kick it in there. And I've seen that in prestige
the petitioner says that they're pretty sure COVID-19 originated from the store. If you've been there, you know what I mean. So stay away from the downtown Paynesville Burger King. Sign the change.org petition if you get a minute. That place is super, super gross. So legitimate complaint on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about time.
Normally you see petitions to put in types of places like that. Like MOL, they want
a Burger King. They took my Burger King.
Could we just
the one in Menor on the Lake got closed down?
Petition to shut down Paynesville?
Oh, I'm in. I'll sign that one. Oh, the whole area is just so gross.
Taco Bell.
They keep trying to make it nice, but
brought back the Mexican pizza and then ran out of it.
Yeah, they already took it off the menu because they can't keep it on.
I love the Mexican pizzas. Let's see. I did have one more. I got one more bit of weird news for you. So there's a gentleman who wanted to raise awareness for saving planet Earth. And the way that he chose to go about this was to dress as an old lady, get into a wheelchair, and throw cake at the Mona Lisa. How that gets his message out, other than now we're talking about it because he's crazy, I don't know. But he was very, very insistent that we need to think of the planet. And he did what he did so that people would think of the planet. This person's obviously in the mental ward right now being evaluated. But yes, he dressed as a little old lady in a wheelchair and threw cake at the Mona Lisa.
No,
he's now being judged by the planet.
But, we heard his message.
In other words, Johnny Knoxville's spending some time in prison for unrelated things.
He came up with that plan after he did it, trust me.
We've seen this.
To save the planet.
Cake. He threw cake.
No, time out. Y'all got to give credit where credit is due. Everybody knows that it was Ike Turner far as the cake. That's all he doing. He making them eat the cake. We get this, okay? It's a dumb move. I don't get how you're doing anything for Earth but polluting it. But that's a different subject. But he chose cake for some reason. I don't know why he took the Ike method. That never worked for even Ike. So I don't know why he took that method. Like, I guess
maybe there's a free cake stand outside or something.
That's I don't get that. Like,
wasn't there maybe like a planet Earth like on a paper plate underneath it, like all drawn there and shit? Or,
that would make more sense.
I mean, he wore a wig and everything. This man committed to his
why'd you dress up like grandma?
Plant a tree, lady.
Well, who's going to suspect a little old lady in a wheelchair of being up to anything nefarious? He got up to the Mona Lisa, and then slung some cake at it.
Have you seen how far away you have to stand, like behind the velvet rope, from the Mona Lisa, though, it's like a good
In a
15
wheelchair?
feet distance.
And it's not a big painting. When you see the Mona Lisa, it's very small.
Yeah,
it
like-
looks huge. Everybody thinks it's real big from movies and stuff, but it's a
so
teeny
he going
tiny.
to jail for that.
So he must have had good aim.
For an old
15
lady in a
feet,
wheelchair with that kind of aim at the Louvre,
Yep, good on him.
going through the Louvre with a cake in hand, nobody's wondering what the fuck the cake is for.
This gentleman,
That's a security problem, man.
he set a goal. He executed his plan and achieved his goal. He got his message out, and good for him. I have to respect it.
And we are selling the same cake for $9.95. You can get your
This is the
piece-
actual Mona Lisa cake.
You can get your fun size Mona Lisa hostess.
That's www.onlyfans.com.
I'm gonna start making cupcakes. of Mona
Hostess
Lisa.
edition.
There you go, lemon flavor.
Oprah edition.
Oh no,
I got
No,
that.
that's not the
Oh.
Oprah edition. You at least got to get the chocolate one. It's
Oh, come on. No. Stop.
Jeez.
Because my brain took that the way wrong way.
He
And
wasn't even going
I wasn't going
no,
there.
I
no.
like the way you think.
Well, you gotta mix one of us, because my brain, you don't want to be a fly.
Yeah, we're not talking about a grumpy cake.
Kareem with a D.
I have been on the internet long enough that I have seen too much. I'm sorry. It's tainted me forever.
Word.
You can't go back.
We're only preparing ourselves for the future. All these funny comic antics on TV and on the internet, all these things you see pushed, that's going to be happening in real life, right in front of us in the next 10 years.
Speaking about
You
nerdy
give it 10?
antics, be nerdy. What do we got going on with your battle here?
Well, I mean, it's up to him to roll the d20 and see how
Did he hit
Luke-
you for? He hit you for 18, right? Is that
Nat
what you
one.
raised?
Did I get
that one?
Oh, you nat one. Can you smack yourself in the face with
How about an odd? Sure, why not?
Yeah. That's
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
No, that one. Yeah, that went in the 7.
That doesn't even. Yeah, that doesn't smack you. I'm gonna try to smack you now. Does a 19 hit? I know it does. I wrote the thing. So
You loaded the dice too, but that's all right.
I'm gonna go once again try with Force Lightning. It's a DC 13 save.
That's the way to go.
That doesn't count.
This thing. Play it where it lays. What is it, John? It hits.
It hits.
Yep.
All right. 3d8 plus 2. So. Do you know what d8 are?
We got test Jen's nerdism here.
She's like, I got this.
Right away,
Wait,
man.
is that one? Nope. Where's the other 8? Or you just roll 3 times?
I can roll it 3 times.
Okay.
3, 4, 7.
That's a pretty one. I missed it.
8 plus 3, so that hits you for 11. Yeah, it did.
No.
Okay. All right, now we gotta.
Let's see.
Rolls a d20. It's a nat fucking 20. Are you kidding me? That's 2 nat 20s. You. How much? What are you using to attack?
Lightsaber.
Lightsaber? Oh, that's a. No, you're throwing lightsaber, or you're hitting with lightsaber.
This thing. So 1. What is that? 5, 6. So 9.
So 9.
9.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Force lightning would be wisdom, wouldn't it? So I'm sorry. Tack on 2 for that last one. I forgot wisdom.
Jeez.
Change
Rank
the rules as he
amateurs.
goes. I
Well,
tell
no,
him.
I didn't add wisdom. Wisdom.
He made this up while he was on his way to work.
Yeah, I did. You hit for how much? 9?
9.
All right. I'm hurting right now. I'm pretty battered and bruised. So what do we got going here?
It's you. Wisdom.
Oh, it's me.
It's you. What do you get?
It's a. What is this? Swinging with the. Yeah, that's 12. That's not hidden.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. That's
A
neither
3.
am I.
You miss.
I hit myself.
With plus Dex, that's a 17. That hits.
Barely.
I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for. What was D8 at? D8. I can't reach.
Oh.
Spoilers, Luke's a cosmic hologram the whole time.
You can do it!
Oh. That's 7. 7 damage.
We do this on purpose for fun.
All right.
All right.
Who's going?
My definition of
I
hood
gotta
rat
push
shit
it.
has changed quite
Go ahead.
significantly in the last 10 years.
I've seen this be played a few times, but
7.
my dude usually play Yu-Gi-Oh. They usually
7. All right.
I've done like Pathfinder and whatnot, but
16 on the die.
it could be fun. I get lost.
Roll DC 13. I'm going Force Lightning again.
You play with hardcore nerds like these guys? I don't know what the hell's
I
going on.
don't even
It's like,
try.
I'm going to do my laser blast spin kick, and then I'm going to use this cooldown to do this in the air, and then I come down
15.
and come
All
down.
right,
And
go
it's
for it.
like, I'm going to hit you with my forward.
I'm gonna
2
quit.
point.
I need a special
18 on the die, that hits.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. I like it,
DC
but I don't know a lot about it.
It's a DC 13.
I always just feel like an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing.
11. Didn't make.
So, what did we say, 20 feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Oh. All right, go ahead.
That's a 3.
That beat me.
Yeah, no, that didn't work out.
Not at all.
7.
Nope.
Does not work out. That's a nat 1.
Jeez. What were you doing? What were you doing?
I was gonna go Force Lightning.
These are really fun when they get heated.
So, damn it. 8, 6, 7. Jesus, really?
5,
21.
9.
No, I'm dead. Ray loses.
Oh.
I only had 18 hit HP left. If Ray loses, Luke wins.
Well,
as it was always meant to be.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand how Ray was going to match up with Luke anyway.
I mean, she does have Force Lightning. That's not to
Mary
be trifled with.
Sue.
We watched her explode a whole ship on accident. Imagine if she could harness it on purpose. I'm just saying she has her own
She
strengths.
learned no control.
Well, if she did, I'm just saying she has her own strengths.
You said she has no control. That's kind of like double negative.
Luke continued training even after all of the Jedi dispersed.
Dude, he continued training after he died.
Nerds.
Yeah, there's no way you can. But there's a huge online poll about no, Ray could what was that? Telepathically connect over large distances. She's the dude. Luke beat Palpatine with Palpatine's powers. He beat Vader. He lived on to be a Force ghost. Ray did nothing to earn the Skywalker name. I was pissed when she claimed to be a Skywalker. That's a family name. It's not an earned name like Darth. It's a family name. You are not a fucking Skywalker. Fuck you, Ray.
I want to see the adoption
really
papers.
feel, though.
He has feelings.
What?
All nerds do. That's just how it is. Star Wars is important.
These are fictional characters. I don't care.
I care.
So
You know you do.
I cried.
Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time I cried over a nerdy movie. Serenity. I cried.
What was that?
I don't know. Just hitting buttons.
Those
Wait,
random
if
buttons.
anyone could just hit buttons.
So if you picked Ray between Luke and Ray, your name is going to go into a lottery for a $50 Visa gift card next Wednesday.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
If you pick Luke.
If you pick the right one to win.
Yeah, but you said Ray.
My bad. I really wanted her to win. I didn't give a fuck, really. If you pick Luke to win,
So
your name goes in the lottery.
If you call in
All
and
right.
you're like, I picked Luke, and
Too bad it was fucking Ray. You're just kidding. No, it was
Yeah, Luke wins.
Luke wins, obviously.
Of course.
It's not a sexist thing. It's just an experience thing.
Well, I'm glad we sorted that.
we'll end it on that one. We're gonna
All
wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching Cleveland's finest podcast. Make sure you're sharing it, all that good stuff. Tell a friend, tell another friend. Every Wednesday, 6 to 8, and we'll have some good stuff for you coming ahead. So thank you guys. Thanks Cam from Geeks Gambit coming in. Check that out. You guys have a Facebook page or?
Yep. Geeks Gambit or Geeks Gambit on social. Long story.
So it's always a blast. You're like family to us. We play great games, except for the P word.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Hey, those problems tend to sort themselves out sooner rather than later. But no, people have fun, man.
Yeah, there's one in every family. But it's a blast. Come on through if you're ever on the east side and you're a nerd and looking for dude ventures.
You say dude ventures?
Nerd adventures.
Nerd adventures.
Nerd ventures.
All right. All right. We'll be back next week. It's Cleveland's finest, baby. Podcast. Cleveland's finest podcast. Are you ready? With your host, Rob J. Be nerdy. Jen. And Justin Joe. Cleveland's finest podcast. Podcast. Cleveland's finest podcast. It's about to start live streaming anytime now. We're live streaming pretty soon. We're live streaming anytime now. Are you ready? Cleveland's